Hi everyone, my name is Britt Miller. I am a dance and fitness instructor, and I am so excited to be showing you how to do the merengue dance from the comfort of your very own home. This is part one of a new series that we're doing with OPATH, and I've been so blessed to have the opportunity to work with OPATH these past few years. OPATH is committed to providing introductory adaptive recreation opportunities to the community, and since the country is social distancing, we are bringing First Dance to your very own living room. So make some space, turn up the volume, and let's get ready to dance with OPATH. Okay, so the first step we're going to be learning today is the basic step for the merengue. The merengue is a Latin dance with a fun, upbeat rhythm that I know you will learn to love. Now for this basic step, I'm going to demonstrate two different variations for it. First variation is going to be standing, either holding onto a partner or the back of a sturdy chair, like this one. And then the second variation is going to be seated, either in a stationary chair like this or in a wheelchair. And within both of these variations, I will give you several different ways that you can adapt it so it feels most comfortable for you. I'm going to start with the standing variation. Now, a couple of first things first. My partner today is this beautiful blue and white chair here with a nice sturdy base for some support. So if you are doing this by yourself, feel free to grab the back of a chair, back of a doorknob, back of a couch, anything that is stationary and will give you the support that you need. If you're dancing with a partner, now is the time to get them up off the couch and get them ready to dance with you. If you are dancing with a partner, there's a couple different ways that you can hold on to each other. First way is going to be like this. One partner is going to have their palms up like this. Other partner is going to have their palms face down on their forearms for support. Now, if you need a little bit more support than this, then you can go ahead and put your arms up on your partner's shoulders for some support. Think kind of like middle school dance vibe here. That will give you some more support that you need with your partner. Now, I will go ahead and demonstrate this with the chair. So if you're holding onto the chair, you can either do one hand on the chair, or if you need some more support, do both hands like this. I'm going to go ahead and face the camera here and have one arm on the chair. So even going to the dance step, first things first, we are going to do some weight shifts back and forth so we can get warmed up and see where your weight is. So you're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart. If you need a little bit more support, you can do a bit of a wider stance. You're going to start with the feet shoulder width apart here, and you're simply going to shift your weight from side to side. And it doesn't have to be a big shift, just enough to get you moving and to give you a sense of where your balance is. All right, so after you've done that a couple times, go ahead and move one foot in front of the other, and then do the same thing, shifting your weight back and forth, picking up the toe and the heel if you're able to. Then we're going to switch, put the other foot in front, shift the weight back and forth here, just to give us a sense of where our balance is at. When you're comfortable with that, go ahead and put both feet directly underneath your shoulders here, and we're going to go ahead and shift our weight back and forth, bending the knee, like so. Bending the knee and shifting back in your hip. Now, if you have an above the knee prosthesis and you're not able to bend the knee, it's going to look a little bit more like the first step that we did, where you're just simply going from side to side, and that is totally fine. Do whatever you are able to do. All right, so we'll do a couple more of these. Get yourself warmed up. And this motion right here, this is actually a precursor to what we call Cuban motion, which is the basis for our basic step, which we'll go into now. So, same thing, holding onto the chair here, feet shoulder width apart. All you're gonna do is you're just gonna do 8 of these shifts. So the music goes and counts of 8 for the merengue. So you're gonna just do 8 of these shifts right here. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you're holding on with both arms here, take a look from the side. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you feel comfortable with the weight shift and you want to amp this up a little bit, we can go ahead and turn it more into a walking motion, but we're not moving forward and backward just yet. We're still staying in place. So we're still bending the knee and shifting the weight into our hip But this time, we're gonna start to pick up the heels a little bit, okay? So from the side, it looks like this. So it looks more like a walking motion, except for doing it in place. And again, if you have an above the knee prosthesis, you can do a walking motion in place as well. Also, something that we can add in is a little bit of rib isolation. That's gonna make it a little more fun, give it some more of that Latin vibe. So you're gonna pull your core in nice and tight and shift your rib cage back and forth. So if you feel comfortable to do this, add it in while you're doing your walking motion. So you see how I'm shifting my weight back and forth through the hip, and then I'm also adding in that rib isolation. You can kind of bring the arm up, have some fun with it. You can either lay it down by your side if you want to get like real dramatic and, you know, add some Latin flair. That is highly encouraged too. Try this with music. So remember, shifting our weight back and forth, picking up the heels if you feel comfortable, adding in that rib isolation to get that Latin feel. All right, so who wants to listen to some pitbull? Here we go. Here we go, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From the side, you can do it too. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we'll move into the second variation, which is seated either in a stationary chair or a wheelchair. So same thing applies from the standing variation. We can still do that rib isolation. So you're gonna pull your core in nice and tight. And when you're sitting here, you gotta pull your shoulders back nice and tight. Tummy squeeze, glute squeeze. It's gonna help give you some support. So you're gonna pull the rib cage in nice and tight. And we're just gonna shift back and forth like this. So we've got that nice Latin motion going on. And then if you want to add some feet movement with this, remember everything is gonna go in counts of 8, just like the standing variation. So first step we can do here is doing some heel raises. So you're simply just gonna raise one heel up at a time, like so. This is like level 1 of this variation, okay? So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to amp this up a bit, you can add the rib isolation. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to amp it up even more, instead of doing the heel raise, we can lift the entire leg up off the ground. So we can go almost like a marching motion here. So doing counts of 8, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you can add in the rib isolation as well. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and then if you're like, Britt, this is still way too easy for me, I want a challenge. Go ahead and do this. Look, Ma, no hands. Not holding on to the chair here, just putting your arms down by your side, engaging that core, getting that rib isolation, and either just doing heel raises, like so, or no arms like this, and then doing the marches. You do a couple of these, you're gonna squeeze your core nice and tight, you're really gonna feel it in that tummy. So here we go, we're gonna try it with some music. Remember, you can do heel raises, or marches, no arms, or arms, adding that rib isolation, adding some flair with your arms. Do whatever the music tells you to do. This is the fun part. Let's smile and have some fun, okay? Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Add a march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I see no hands here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add some flair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe to OCAP, and share this with your friends and family. Dance is such a wonderful way to spread some cheer, get those endorphins going, especially in such an unprecedented time like this. So bust out these moves anytime you need a little pick-me-up. Share this with your friends and family. Turn on your favorite music. Just have a dance party in your living room, and everybody have a great day.